welcome to the Wyoming Knits YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Lee and this is episode 17. Today is Saturday, October 14th, 2023, and I'm coming to you from Southwest Wyoming. This is my YouTube channel where I like to talk about all the things that I've been knitting. You can find me on Instagram as Jenny Lee Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Jenny Lee S Knits. Today I have a few finished objects and some works in progress that I would like to talk about, and some acquisitions. So let's dive into the episode. The first thing I have that I finished is a pair of socks. I have my String of Light socks. I used Yarn Café Creations in the cinnamon pumpkin latte color. Oh, focus. These are going to be a gift for one of my coworkers. I have 15 pairs of socks that I'm making for Christmas, and I believe this is number 9. So that is my first finished object. My next finished object is another pair of socks. These are also from Yarn Café Creations. This is the Dragon Fruit Mojito. And this one I did Morning Coffee pattern by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. I did both of these. I cast on 64 stitches and I did a 2x2 cuff, and then I went into the pattern after the cuff. I did 20 rounds for the cuff, and then I went into the pattern. This one is the String of Lights by Sock Witchery, and this one is Morning Coffee Socks. I usually do about 70 rows, and then I do a slip stitch heel flap, and then I just measure, knit until the foot measure's long enough for that person. I usually just get their shoe size, and then I have a sock ruler. Let's see which one has the sock ruler in it. I think it's this one. This little sock ruler that I got from Twice Shared Sheep. You put the end in, and then you measure so I just measure until their shoe size, and then I usually do a rounded wedge toe. So this was number 9, and this one is number 10 out of the 15. And then I have a pair of socks I did for myself. I'm doing the 9th annual Desert Vista Dyeworks monthly sock challenge this year. These are my October socks. I did cast on 56 stitches for me, and I did a 2x2 cuff for 20 rounds, a 70 round leg, and then a slip stitch heel flap and a rounded wedge toe. So this one I got on the sparkle base. And I do have both of them. So that was all the socks that I finished in the last 2 weeks. I think, let's see, these 2 pair were not even cast on last time. So I finished this pair and cast on 2 more and got 3 pairs of socks, almost 3 pairs of socks done in 2 weeks. My next finished object is a hat that I made for one of my friends. This is the Musselburgh hat by Ysolda Teague. And I used Sinful yarn in the Mike Wazowski color. And this is just a stockinette. You start at this side, and then it's just a big long tube that you fold in on each other. Just open it up. And then fold up the brim. And there you go. My last finished object is a pair of sweatpants or joggers that I've been working on. I used the Lion Brand Wool Ease in the color Antler. And here's the front. I did the pockets. And the back. And so these are for one of my friends. Her birthday is next week, so I'm glad I got them finished before that. I am excited that I was able to learn something new and knit a pair of sweatpants. So that is all my finished objects, and so next we'll talk about everything that I'm working on currently. I have cast on the next 5 pairs of socks, so we'll just go through those real fast. This one is living in my 2AMDesigns bag. So let's put the tag in here so I have it. This is Beachy Breeze Fibers in the Autumn Berries color. This is a $75-25 superwash and nylon. And I've started the String of Lights pattern on this one. So I cast on 64 stitches, did 20 rounds in a 2x2, and then went into the String of Lights pattern. I've got about 10, 20, 30, 40-ish rounds. I'll do 30 more, and then I'll do a slip stitch hill flap. And so I'm really liking this color. So pair number 11. The next one is in this Mountain State Stitches bag. And I've started another string of lights. Not very far on this one. I haven't even marked the first 10 yet. So I did 64 stitches, 2x2 rib, and then right into the string of lights pattern. This one is from Stitchin with Yarn, and this is the Grapevine color. So pair 12. My next one is a Sinful Yarn Co. in the blueberry pie color. And this one I'm doing, dropped my stitches. And I'm doing the morning coffee pattern on this one. So pair 13, this is a Knit for Brains bag that I got this summer. Pair 14 is living in this cute frog bag. This is from My Needle Crafts. And this one is another Sinful Yarn in the hummingbird color. So these beautiful greens and pinks. And this one I'm doing the string of lights. Just to give it a little stretch, but you can also see all of the different colors in there. So pair 14, and the last pair, I just cast these ones on this morning so I could have all 5 going, and I'm on the cuff. This is Knit Picks Hawthorne. Let's find the tag. And it says the Eugene Tonal Hand Painted. And I think I'm going to do the morning coffee socks for this one also. This nice burgundy purple. So those are the last 5 socks I have to make before December. This one is in my Happy Mermaid Yarn Co. bag. And then last weekend, I was working on finishing up some stuff, and I said, I have time. I'll get those other socks done. And I grabbed a new project. This is my Bags by Awesome Granny bag. And I'm using some Karen Simply Soft that I bought, oh, I don't know how many years ago, like 10 years ago. And I think this is the sunset color. And I did a swatch quickly, and I cast on a ranunculus. So I'm through the yoke, split for sleeves. I did all of this last Sunday. So I did a swatch, and it calls for size 10 needles, and my swatch had too many stitches. No, not enough stitches, so I went down a needle size. So I don't know if you can see all of the so I just have to work on this until the body is long enough. I got just a little. I put my sleeves on try-it-on tubing. I usually just take my ChowGoo cords and put the stoppers on the ends right here, and just leave those on here. But I don't have enough. I have all my cords on stoppers for other projects that I'm still working on. But I did like the way I did the sleeves. She has you put so many stitches on hold, and then when you pick up these stitches, she has you pick up or cast on an extra stitch on both sides, and then you bring the, let's see, you bring the one stitch over. And so I think that's going to make it so there's not a hole in the underarm right there where you can usually get a hole. And so I'm excited to see how that works when I pick up my stitches for my sleeves. So we'll see if I work on this at all this week. And then my last work in progress, I've been putting a little more work on my Bits and Bobs blanket by K. Jones. Let's see, here's the stitch marker. So I put about that much on there. This is a fisherman's rib blanket that I'm using all of my Lion Brand mandala ombre. I bought a whole bunch of these because I thought it was pretty, and it's super soft yarn. before I knew what I was going to make with it, I was like, oh, those are pretty. I love those colors. And so I just picked up a whole bunch of different colors. And so now I'm going to make like a scrappy blanket with it. I think in the pattern, you hold your scraps and fingering weight scraps and a neutral together, and you get like a scrappy kind of blanket. And so I just did a DK weight acrylic because I think this is going to be a gift, and so I wanted the person to be able to just throw it in the washer if they need to. So it'll be just like a throw blanket for your lap. It's not super wide, just enough to just cover. And so I want to have this done before the end of November. So I'll be working on socks and this blanket for the next little while. So that is all I've been working on in the last 2 weeks. I did get some things in the mail. I'll grab my little mailbox. So I did get my Yarnable for October. This color is called Spellbound, and it came with a little bag of extras. The first thing in here is a little pom-pom. This is from Nor'easter Pom-Poms. Then we got a little cross stitch kit. It's got all the things you need right inside. Some cute little cookie cutters. And then an extra little goodie bag with some stitch stoppers and Halloween blend tea. Black tea, apple pieces, a mix of vanilla essence. So this will be yummy tomorrow morning. And now let's check out the yarn. Nice purples and bright green and black. There's a little bit of orange. The labels do have the month and the year on them now. Before, this one is December of 2022. So last December, I've been writing on there. So it didn't have the month or the year on there. And this one has the month and the year now. So these will be a nice pair to make. Maybe they'll be like a Halloween cast on or something, the week of Halloween. So let's go ahead and put these over here. The last thing I got in the mail was my row 1. It came with a candy and a little stitch marker. I think I already ate the candy. And we got a cute little broomstick for Halloween. And then our dyer this month is Twisted Ambitions yarn. So these will go up in my row 1 box. And that is everything that has came in the mail lately. I'm getting over a cold, the first wave of kid germs. It's getting colder outside. We've had more rainy days, cooler days. We've been able to light a fire in our wood burning stove to keep warm. So that's been pretty nice, sit by the fire and work on some socks. So that is everything I have for this week, these last 2 weeks. I guess until next time, happy knitting.